Today we will be dealing with the equilibrium of a monopolistic competitive firm in a long run. Okay. So in a short run, a monopolistic firm can earn normal profit, abnormal profit, or losses. But in case of long run, a monopolistic firm will always earn normal profit. Now why it is so? Basically, in the monopolistic competitive market structure, we have the characteristic of free entry and exit. Now, this characteristic does not affect the market equilibrium in the short run, not not by a very great extent. Even if it does so, it does not affect the market equilibrium by a great extent. But in a long run, this characteristic of free entry and exit uh, does impact the market equilibrium by a huge extent. Okay, it is the sole reason for which in the long run a monopolistic competitive firm earns normal profit and ceases to earn any losses or abnormal or supernormal profit. Now let us explain this phenomenon of the attainment of equilibrium for a monopolistic competitive firm in a long run with the help of a diagram. Now over here we have a normal imperfect competitive market structures demand curve, which is represented by AR, and corresponding level of MR, and we have the cost curve, LSC cost curve. Now based on the diagram we can see that the firm is earning a normal profit. Okay, the cost as well as the revenue earned from selling OQ amount of output are same and the firm are earning normal profit. Now suppose we take two extreme cases. One case would be the case of profit. If the LSE curve would have been somewhere here, okay, would have been somewhere here, then what would have happened? We would have attained a profit level of this much. Okay, if the LSE curve would have been here, we would have attained a profit level of this amount. Now this profit level would have attracted other firms who were not inside the market. Those new firms would have been attracted and they would have been pulled into the market. Now when they will enter the market, what they will do, they will employ new laborers, they will employ more capital, and they will push up the demand of resources. And this increase in demand of resources will raise the price of the factors. Say previously only 10 firms were there in the market and they were demanding a certain amount of labor and they were giving each labor 300 rupees per day. Now these 10 firms were earning supernormal profit, and by seeing that profit the other firms also comes into the market, and what they do, they start employing more and more labor. So labor the labor starts getting more employment opportunities, and what they do, they see that they are being demanded and they raise their prices. Now they will tell that we cannot work at 300 rupees per month. We will accept your job if you pay us 500 or 600 rupees per month or per day. Okay, so what has happened, due to the ushering of new firms into the market, the demand for factor goes up and the wage rate, the interest rate, and the other remuneration to factors go up, and due to that the cost of production, that is the LSE curve, gradually shifts up and it will move upward and it will move upward until and unless it reaches at this level of LSE. So even if the firm was earning supernormal profit, in the long run what happens, new firms enter into the market, they increase the cost of production and they shift the LSE curve upwards, and gradually the firm ends up earning only normal profit. So even if a firm is earning supernormal profit in the short run, by the end of long run they will earn normal profit. Okay, so this is because due to the free entry and exit, whenever there is supernormal profit into the market, due to the free entry and exit, new firms easily enters the market and they push up the demand as well as the factor prices. And due to the increase in the factor prices, the cost of production goes up, the LSE curve starts moving upwards, and it settles down somewhere here. Okay, and due to this the firms end up earning normal profit and not supernormal profit. Similarly, in case of losses, if the LSE curve would have been here, okay, so we would have attained a loss of this amount. Okay, now when the firms are earning losses in the short run, what they will do, many firms, due to the free entry and exit, they will move out of this market. Many firms will leave the market. Now as these firms are leaving the market, what will happen, many laborers will now get unemployed, and as they are getting unemployed, it will indicate that these guys are not being demanded. Many resources are not getting demanded because many producers are moving out of the market. So what they will do, they will reduce their prices. Now they will tell that we are ready to accept your work even if you give us 150 rupees per day. Okay, so when the firms leave the market, the many laborers, then capital, they get unemployed and they reduce their prices to attain the existing job. And gradually what happens, the LSE curve starts moving downwards and it settles somewhere here, and thus the firm again attains the normal profit condition. So even if in the short run a firm attains supernormal profit or losses, in the long run it will end up earning only normal profit. Okay.